Hey everybody, my name is D. Lawrence Williams, and this is my lovely wife.
Brishana Williams.
And we're doing a podcast on what we doing a podcast on again, baby?
We're doing a podcast on just marriage and life in general. But today we're just going to talk about our podcast, what it'll be about, our family, the dynamics of our family, and things like that. Also, we wanted to talk just a little bit about communication and why communication is key in any type of relationship, whether that be a um, friendship, just boyfriend and girlfriend, having a marriage, just anything. You have to have communication.
Yeah, that's right. And communication, there's really an art to it that no one really dives deep into, and
Mm-hmm.
so that's what we'll be discussing. Kind of really how to communicate effectively in these type of relationships.
Okay, so we want to just say beforehand, all of this is completely non-scripted. We didn't write anything down. This
Right.
is just right off of the dome, just very authentic ourselves. So yeah, if you see any laughing, any giggling, that is just us.
That's what we do.
Yeah, we were just, well, I'm more so the laugher. He's the very, very, very serious one.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but we are an amazing family of seven. We have five children. We have Kira, who's 15, Nevaeh, who's 12, Dina, who's 9, Darren, who's 6, and Devin, who is 5. Um, we have an amazing family. I feel like God has blessed us a lot with our family. He's also given us a lot of trials and just tribulations, and he's tested our patience with having two autistic kids, which is Darren and Devin. But our youngest son Devin, who's the 5-year-old, he is nonverbal. um well, we won't say nonverbal, but he doesn't want to talk to his mom and dad.
Yeah.
We'll just put it like that. He'll say certain things, and his speech teacher would say, "Oh, he's saying this and da da da." But yeah, when Devin comes home, he won't talk to us. We have a son who likes to jump on the couch all day.
Yeah, he does. Makes lots of messes, lots of noise.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But we love him. He's our bundle of joy. He's our blessing. So
Yeah.
we just embrace him with everything.
Yes, we do. We love him dearly. We love all of our kids dearly, but we really clutch on to our son, who's just he's our precious. He's just our little baby. He's our little baby, even though he's 5 years old. And he sings and he eats Cheerios on our couch and he jumps on our couch and he puts his feet on our couch and he comes in here and he gets
Puts
into
stuff in the toilet. And takes all the snacks.
Yeah, but you know what? Thank you, God, for him.
Amen. Amen.
Yes, but my husband and I, we have been together for 8 years. We have been married for a year and a half, and we're not going to say that marriage and relationships is just, what is it, a breeze?
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all. It's
struggle.
definitely when you hear the saying, and it's cliche when they say that marriage is hard work. It's the truth. You have to work at it. That's why it ain't for the faint. It ain't for the people with thin skin, because oftentimes when it comes to marriage and relationships, the keys are communication, patience,
Oh my
being able to
goodness.
forgive. If you don't have these aspects, then you wouldn't be able to last within a marriage. So that's
Yeah.
why we have to teach, and you have to learn and take, advice from those who've been through the struggles like we have
Yeah.
to have that successful relationship.
Yeah, that strong skin, that tough skin. That's what you have to have. I would also say that marriage is forgiveness.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, that is definitely a big one because love holds no records of wrongdoings, and we have to remember that.
That's
We
right.
always have to remember that. And there's sometimes where you and your spouse or whoever, even in friendships, you guys will go through a lot of stuff, but being able to forgive that person and move forward and just building that trust, that love, just every good thing. Like it really helps. It really helps to keep no record of wrongdoing.
That's right.
It really does. I can say that with me and my husband, we didn't really learn how to communicate until we were married,
That's
right?
right. That's right. One of the things that I really learned, just from being with my wife for so long, I learned that you don't really have to give everything the time of day. Everything doesn't need a response. sometimes, fellas, at least just from a man's point of view, just sometimes if your wife says something, sometimes it's okay to just nod your head. Be like, okay, baby. Okay, sweetheart. Okay, and then keep it moving. Could you, fellas, if you really sit back, and for our women as well, could you really imagine if you really sat back and entertained every little piece of drama or scenario that comes in your head? Could you imagine if you really entertained it all? You know, you probably wouldn't last. You'd probably be arguing all the time. So it's just best to just forget it, move past it, move forward.
Yeah, actually, I can agree with that. Mm-hmm. And ladies, you know that we love to argue. We love a good argument. Because I can say, I don't know if it's for everybody, but for me, I love to challenge my husband. And it's not even on purpose. It just comes naturally. I don't know what it is. What you always say, you always have a rebuttal for everything. And it's not on purpose. I've just noticed that, I just want to be right all the time. But I would say that in a marriage, especially, you don't always have to be right. When he said that you don't have to give everything your time, that is the truth. You don't have to pay every little thing attention. My husband was upset the other morning because of his job, just having to get up and go to a place where you're not really happy at. But I just didn't give it any attention because, first of all, I was very empathetic to how he felt,
Yeah, I appreciate
and
that.
you're welcome.
So
You're so welcome. And I love him. And the first thing that crossed my mind was, now if I start getting mad because he's upset, that's going to ruin both of our days. And if we're already starting off like this, why not just pray about it? And then we'll just leave it in God's hands and we'll keep on moving, right? We'll just keep it moving. And I'm glad that I chose that route instead of the get angry, more angry than him and show him route, which, ladies, we don't have to do all the time. Just speaking for myself. I'm not saying that all the ladies do this, but I used to do this. If my husband got angry, even when we were boyfriend and girlfriend, I'm going to get angry because I want to be more angry than he was, because I want to show him why being angry at me is bad.
Which is why you don't give everything the time of day, because you want to avoid stuff just like that.
Yes.
What I've discovered too, it's okay to be nice. It's okay to be friendly. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can do it every single day, even if you're having a bad day. For example, wife, what you just brought up that day, I was upset. Later on, I wanted to try to do everything in my power just to make it up. Hey, wife, I'm sorry. Yeah. Or, hey, wife, do as much, Jeff, and what you like to call it. But be nice as much as you can, always, often, and do it even when you don't feel like it.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's okay. You can be nice. I'm giving you permission.
Yeah.
To be nice to your significant other every day.
Yeah.
Every day. Even when you're in a bad mood.
That's good.
You can still be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Still be nice.
That's really good. That's really good. That's solid advice right there. Being nice. It'll bring you and bring your significant other out of a lot of stuff, because I don't know what he deals with on a daily. He doesn't know what I deal with. We both have stressors. We both have problems that we're facing. So being nice, just loving on one another. That is a big one too. So after work, I don't know why, but I used to get to the point where I'm really irritated and irritable whenever he gets home for whatever reason. But now I've gotten to the point where I do want to hang out with my husband and love on my husband and show him that I'm here for him and just let him vent to me about whatever he needs to vent to me about. And then he does the same thing with me. We just have that open communication. And I've learned that whenever I'm venting, it releases something in me. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel heard, feel loved. And as women and as men, that's what we want. We want to feel loved and valued and heard at the end of the day. So, yeah, we have a couple of seconds left. We only have 30 seconds left.
30 seconds. All right, these last 30 seconds, guys. Whenever your wife is venting to you, like you just explained, body language. Body language is a big one. Don't be crossing your arms. Don't be having your... Look at your significant other with open arms and embrace whatever he or she is saying to you.
Yeah. And the biggest part about this is loving one another. Love one another. Forgive one another.
5 seconds.
get past it. But yes, I'm Bree, and this is D, and thank you for listening. That was good.